It was fun. Okay.
Hey, today's Facebook conversation this morning after that after-school Satan Club. We talked about it earlier in the 7 o'clock hour.
And it's getting news all across the country. You know,
Yep.
people are saying, you know, you bring up Satan, you bring up Satanists, and you elicit a reaction. So I put it on my
Especially
Facebook
when you
page.
think about putting it into schools
Right.
somehow, some way.
And with snacks and things like that.
Yeah.
So I posted this on my Facebook page. It's Troy Hayden Fox 10 on there as well. And Phil Thompson said, I understand where they're coming from, the Satanist group, but I think mostly it's a publicity stunt. They have to know there's no special favors given for any particular sect or religion. And then down here, Michael and Michelle and Juan say, never, oh my goodness, yikes, messing with the dark side brings about evil. And I'm not sure that that's what they're after here. So let's get it straight from the horse's mouth. Stu De Haan, head of the Arizona chapter of the Satanic Temple. Stu, thank you for being here today, and tell me what this is all about.
Hey, thank you for having me. What this is about is not special privileges, just like you said. It's about equal privileges. And what the Satanic Temple has done is offered an alternative to the current Good News Club, which is the evangelical after-school program, which seems to be the only viewpoint represented in these public schools. So what we've done is we've petitioned to have our after-school program so working parents have an alternative if they don't want their children to be proselytized by that certain very specific religious point of view.
Okay, so what would the after-school club that you would have, what would you guys do? What would it look like?
So one of the fundamental tenets of the Satanic Temple is that we should adhere to the best scientific knowledge of our times. So what we have is a program that's secular. It doesn't proselytize. The Satanic Temple has no interest in converting children or getting them to become Satanists or even educating them about Satanism, but it's more of a program about science, logic, reason, and it avoids topics like, you know, eternal damnation, superstition, supernatural, things that the CEF and the Good News Club teach in their program.
So, Stu, let's cut to the chase here. Do you really expect anybody to sign up for this? Have you seen any interest at all in this, or are you just trying to make a point here?
It was actually requested. I had a parent from that school that we petitioned to have it in approach me and say, hey, you know, have you guys considered having your own club? Because it's a very expensive alternative to send my kid anywhere else because it's the only free program. And from the internet, you know, other than the death threats that we get, we've had a lot of support and a lot of interest and a lot of emails from parents saying, from across the state saying, hey, are we going to have one in my school? Because I would sign my kid up for that. Okay,
and I wanted to mention this. You were talking about parents seeking interest in this. This would not be a forced thing if parents don't want anything to do with this. They would have to give permission. If their kids, if I have a child that attends an after-school program, I would have to give permission for my child to attend your after-school program. Is that correct?
That's correct, absolutely. And we in no way want to force this on anyone, just like the Good News Club doesn't. Whatever after-school program a child is in, the parent, of course, has to approve it because the child's not going to make his own decisions about where he's going after school. So it's something that is absolutely voluntary, and we're operating it the same way as the Good News Club in that it's the same policy, it's under the same law, and we're going by the school policies, and we're doing it by the books to make sure that our program fits in with the curriculums that are in place right now.
Stu, if you don't teach about Satan or you don't teach about the dark side or the occult, why are you the satanic cult? Why are you a Satanist? Why even use the name Satan?
Well, the difference between the satanic culture and, a lot of these Judeo-Christian cultures is we do have absolutely no interest in proselytizing. But what we do have a very high value in is to separate religion from the supernatural and from the superstitious. We don't believe that religion has to be that way. We actually think that's very harmful, especially to children. When you're telling kids if they don't think a certain way or act a certain way, they're going to be condemned to eternal damnation. We think that's very harmful. And in the satanic culture, we avoid that. We teach self-empowerment and logic and reason and to take responsibility for your own actions. And those are some of the highest in the satanic religion, essentially.
All right. Stu De Haan, thank you so much for joining us,
Thank you.
explaining what you guys are hoping to do.
Yeah, people talking about this all over the country today, too.
It's all over various news organization websites and things like that. So thank you. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, let's follow up with Stu, too, and see if he gets anybody in that. My suspicion is you're not going to get anybody signing up for that thing. That's just my suspicion.
I don't think so, but
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see. Let's follow up.
Okay.